Welcome to Australia. All right, guys, listen up. We're about to embark on an epic adventure, a journey to the land of kangaroos, koalas, and Vegemite. That's right, we're talking about Australia. This place has been on my travel bucket list forever, and I'm pumped to finally share it with you. Now, Australia is massive, like seriously huge. We're talking about a whole continent here, so planning a trip can feel like trying to herd cats. But don't worry, I got you covered. I've packed this video with all the must-see spots, hidden gems, and insider tips to make your Aussie adventure unforgettable. From the sun-drenched beaches to the rugged outback, Australia's got something for everyone. Whether you're an adrenaline junkie, a history buff, or just looking to chill out and soak up some rays, this country has got you covered. So buckle up, grab your sunscreen, and get ready for one wild ride. This is more than just a travel guide. It's your personal invitation to experience the heart and soul of Australia. We're talking about diving into vibrant cities, exploring ancient rainforests, and maybe even learning to surf with a couple of locals. Let's do this! First stop, Sydney. This city is a dazzling blend of urban sophistication and beachside relaxation, making it a unique destination that offers the best of both worlds. Whether you're a city slicker or a beach bum, Sydney has something to offer everyone. This city is like the cool kid in school, effortlessly stylish with a laid-back attitude. Picture yourself strolling through the bustling streets, where fashion-forward locals strut their stuff, and the vibe is always electric. The energy here is contagious, and you'll find yourself swept up in the city's rhythm. And let me tell you, it lives up to the hype. From the moment you arrive, you'll be captivated by the stunning skyline, the vibrant culture, and the friendly locals. Sydney is a city that knows how to impress, and it does so effortlessly. We're talking iconic landmarks, world-class dining, and beaches that'll make you want to quit your job and become a surfer. Imagine spending your mornings exploring the city's architectural marvels and your afternoons catching waves at Bondi Beach. It's a lifestyle that many dream of, and in Sydney, it's a reality. Now, you can't come to Sydney without paying homage to the Opera House. This iconic structure is not just a building, it's a symbol of Australia's creative spirit and architectural innovation. Whether you're an art enthusiast or just a curious traveler, the Opera House is a must-see. I mean, this building is an architectural masterpiece, like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. Its unique design and stunning location make it one of the most photographed buildings in the world, and when it's illuminated at night, it becomes even more magical. We'll get up close and personal, maybe even catch a show. The Opera House hosts a variety of performances, from classical concerts to contemporary theater, so there's always something exciting happening. And even if you're not into the arts, just exploring the building's interior is an experience in itself. Trust me, it's an experience you won't forget. The combination of world-class performances and breathtaking architecture makes a visit to the Opera House truly unforgettable. You'll leave with memories that will last a lifetime. And just a stone's throw away is the Harbour Bridge, affectionately known as the Coat Hanger. This iconic structure is another must-see in Sydney. Whether you're admiring it from afar or walking across it, the Harbour Bridge offers stunning views and a sense of history. This thing is massive, and the views from the top are insane. If you're up for an adventure, you can even climb the bridge. The bridge climb experience is one of the most popular activities in Sydney, and for good reason. The panoramic vistas from the top are simply breathtaking. We're talking panoramic vistas of the entire city, the harbour, everything. From the top, you can see all of Sydney's major landmarks, including the Opera House, the city skyline, and the beautiful harbour. It's a view that will leave you in awe. If you're feeling adventurous, you can even climb it. The bridge climb is a thrilling experience that takes you to the summit of the bridge, where you'll be rewarded with 360-degree views of the city. It's an adventure that combines physical challenge with stunning scenery. Yeah, you heard me right, climb it! It's not every day that you get the chance to climb an iconic landmark, and the Harbour Bridge offers a unique and exhilarating experience. Whether you're a thrill seeker or just looking for a new perspective on the city, the bridge climb is a must-do. But Sydney's not all about the landmarks. The city's vibrant culture and diverse neighbourhoods offer endless opportunities for exploration. From bustling street markets to charming outdoor cafes, there's always something new to discover. This city's got a pulse, a rhythm that'll draw you in. The nightlife here is legendary, with a wide range of bars, clubs, and live music venues to choose from. Whether you're looking to dance the night away or enjoy a quiet drink with friends, Sydney's nightlife has something for everyone. We're talking about exploring hidden laneways, discovering quirky cafes, and soaking up the electric atmosphere. The city's laneways are filled with colorful street art, unique shops, and cozy cafes, making them the perfect place to wander and get lost. Get ready to experience Sydney like a local. Whether you're surfing at Bondi Beach, enjoying a street performance, or simply soaking up the sun, Sydney offers a lifestyle that's both exciting and laid back. So pack your bags and get ready for an unforgettable adventure in one of the world's most vibrant cities. Alright guys, we're off to Melbourne, the cultural capital of Australia. This city is like a giant melting pot of art, food, and coffee. Seriously, Melbourne takes its coffee very seriously. But what I love most about Melbourne is its hidden laneways. These narrow alleyways filled with street art, quirky bars, and independent boutiques. We're talking about getting lost in a maze of creativity, stumbling upon hidden cafes, and discovering vintage treasures. You never know what you're going to find around each corner, and that's part of the magic. But Melbourne's not just about underground culture. This city is also home to world-class museums, art galleries, and theaters. We're talking about immersing ourselves in history, culture, and creativity. We can check out the latest exhibitions, catch a live show, or simply wander through the galleries, soaking it all in. And when it comes to food, Melbourne does not disappoint. From Michelin-starred restaurants to hole-in-the-wall eateries, this city has something to satisfy every craving. We're talking about indulging in culinary delights, sampling international flavors, and maybe even trying some kangaroo. Yeah, you heard me right, kangaroo. Alright guys, we're on to Brisbane, the Sunshine State's capital. Nestled along the winding Brisbane River, this city is a vibrant blend of urban sophistication and natural beauty. It's a place where modern skyscrapers meet lush parklands, and the energy of the city is perfectly balanced by the tranquility of its green spaces. And let me tell you, this place lives up to its name. Known for its sunny weather, Brisbane boasts an average of 283 days of sunshine a year. It's no wonder the locals are always out and about, enjoying the great outdoors. Imagine sunshine like almost every single day. The clear blue skies and warm climate make it a perfect destination for those who love to bask in the sun. Whether you're strolling through the city streets or relaxing in one of the many parks, the sun is your constant companion. You know those cities that just make you feel good? Brisbane is one of those. The friendly locals, the vibrant atmosphere, and the overall positive vibe of the city are infectious. It's a place where you can't help but smile. Brisbane is one of those. The relaxed lifestyle here is something to be envied. People take the time to enjoy life, whether it's having a leisurely coffee at a sidewalk cafe, picnicking in the park, or simply taking a stroll along the river. It's got this relaxed vibe, but don't let that fool you. There's a ton to do here. From bustling markets and vibrant art scenes to exciting outdoor adventures, Brisbane offers something for everyone. The city is a hub of activity, with events and festivals happening all year round. We're starting off in South Bank, which is like this urban oasis right on the river. This area is a favorite among both locals and tourists, offering a mix of cultural attractions, dining options, and recreational activities. Parks, gardens, even a man-made beach, because why not? South Bank is home to the Streets Beach, a unique man-made swimming beach overlooking the Brisbane River. It's the perfect spot to cool off on a hot day or simply relax and enjoy the view. You can chill out, soak up the sun, grab a bite to eat, all with this amazing city backdrop. The area is dotted with picnic spots, barbecue areas, and a variety of eateries, making it an ideal place to spend a leisurely day. It's the perfect place to just get a feel for Brisbane's laid-back energy. Whether you're lounging on the grass, taking a dip in the lagoon, or exploring the many walking paths, South Bank offers a slice of paradise in the heart of the city. And speaking of the river, you gotta experience Brisbane by water. The Brisbane River is the lifeblood of the city, and there's no better way to see it than from the deck of a boat. Hop on a river cruise, feel the wind in your hair, and just take in the views. These cruises offer a unique perspective of the city, allowing you to see the skyline, bridges, and riverside attractions from a whole new angle. You'll see the city from a whole new perspective. The gentle sway of the boat, the sparkling water, and the stunning views make for an unforgettable experience. Trust me, it's worth it. Whether you're a first-time visitor or a seasoned local, a river cruise is a must-do activity in Brisbane. Or, if you're feeling a little more adventurous, why not climb the Story Bridge? This iconic structure offers a thrilling climb experience that is sure to get your adrenaline pumping. Yeah, you heard me right. The Story Bridge Adventure Climb is one of the city's most popular attractions, offering a unique way to see Brisbane from above. You can actually climb this iconic bridge and get panoramic views of the entire city. The climb takes you 80 meters above the Brisbane River, providing breathtaking views in every direction. It's a bit of a workout, but the view from the top is insane. You'll be rewarded with a 360-degree panorama of Brisbane, stretching from the city skyline to the distant mountains. It's an experience you won't soon forget. Okay, people, let's jet over to Perth. Now, Perth is a city that often gets overlooked, but trust me on this one, it's a hidden gem. Imagine this. A city with stunning beaches, beautiful parks, and a laid-back vibe that rivals even Brisbane. That's Perth in a nutshell. We're kicking things off at Kings Park and Botanic Garden, and guys, this place is huge. It's one of the largest inner-city parks in the world, even bigger than Central Park in New York City. You can wander through botanical gardens, enjoy panoramic views of the city skyline, and even catch a glimpse of the Swan River, all in one place. It's the perfect escape from the urban jungle. And speaking of the Swan River, this thing is iconic. It winds its way through the city, and there's no better way to experience it than by taking a cruise. You can relax, soak up the sun, and enjoy the views of Perth from a whole new perspective. But here's the thing about Perth. It's not just about natural beauty. It's got a cool urban side too. Head down to Fremantle, which is like Perth's quirky little brother. Alright folks, buckle up, we're heading to Canberra, Australia's capital city. Now, I know what you're thinking. Canberra? Isn't that just where the politicians hang out? And yeah, you're not wrong. But don't write Canberra off just yet. This city is like a hidden gem full of surprises. First up, we're going straight to the heart of it all. Parliament House. This place is impressive, guys. It's got this massive flagpole, stunning architecture, and you can even go inside and take a tour. It's a crash course in Australian politics, and you might even spot a politician or two. But Canberra is more than just politics. It's also home to some of Australia's most important national treasures. The Australian War Memorial is a must-visit. It's a powerful and moving tribute to the men and women who have served Australia in times of war. Alright guys, we're in Hobart, Tasmania. This place is like stepping into a time capsule, but with a really cool artsy vibe. We're talking cobblestone streets, old-timey buildings, and this market, Salamanca Market, that's like a hipster's paradise. You got your vintage finds, handcrafted jewelry, and street food that'll make your taste buds sing. But Hobart's not just about vintage vibes. Oh no, this place has got nature on tap. We're talking Mount Wellington, looming over the city like a giant green guardian. The views from up there, let me tell you, they are epic. We're talking panoramic vistas of the city, the harbor, and the sprawling wilderness beyond. So we're gonna hit the market, soak up the atmosphere, maybe grab a bite. Then, we're strapping on our hiking boots and heading up Mount Wellington for some serious views. I'm talking about the kind of views that make you want to quit your job, sell all your possessions, and just live life on the edge. Okay, we've traded in the hipster haven of Hobart for the sophisticated streets of Adelaide. This city is a blend of old-world charm and modern sophistication, offering a unique experience that you won't find anywhere else in Australia. From its bustling markets to its serene parks, Adelaide has something for everyone. Whether you're a history buff, a foodie, or just someone looking to soak in some culture, this city has got you covered. This city has a different vibe, a bit more refined, a bit more European maybe? The architecture here is reminiscent of European cities with its grand buildings and intricate designs. Walking through the streets of Adelaide, you might feel like you've been transported to a quaint European town. The influence is undeniable and adds a layer of sophistication to the city's already rich cultural tapestry. But don't worry, it's still got that Aussie charm we all know and love. The people here are friendly and welcoming, always ready to share a story or recommend a hidden gem. Outdoor cafes are bustling with life, and there's a sense of community that's palpable. It's a place where you can enjoy a leisurely coffee while watching the world go by, or strike up a conversation with a local and learn about the city's best-kept secrets. We're starting our Adelaide adventure on North Terrace, a street that's basically a history lesson come to life. This iconic street is lined with some of the city's most important cultural institutions and historic buildings. As you walk down North Terrace, you'll be surrounded by lush greenery and stunning architecture, each building telling a story of Adelaide's rich past. We're talking grand Victorian architecture, museums overflowing with artifacts, and lush green spaces that'll make you forget you're in the middle of a bustling city. The Victorian architecture here is truly a sight to behold, with its intricate details and grand facades. The museums are a treasure trove of knowledge, offering insights into everything from natural history to contemporary art. And the green spaces provide a perfect escape from the hustle and bustle, offering a tranquil setting to relax and unwind. We're going to hit up the South Australian Museum, delve into the state's Aboriginal heritage, and maybe even catch a glimpse of Parliament House. The South Australian Museum is a must-visit, with its extensive collection of artifacts and exhibits that tell the story of the region's natural and cultural history. The Aboriginal Heritage Exhibition is particularly fascinating, offering a deep dive into the rich traditions and history of the Aboriginal people. And of course, Parliament House is an impressive sight, with its grand architecture and historical significance. You know, just your average day exploring the cultural heart of Adelaide, it's gonna be epic. There's so much to see and do here, from exploring the many museums and galleries to simply soaking in the atmosphere of this vibrant city. Whether you're a history enthusiast or just looking to experience something new, North Terrace has something for everyone. Alright guys, you knew this was coming. Adelaide is not just about history and culture. It's also a gateway to some of the best wine regions in the world. So get ready to switch gears because we're about to embark on a different kind of adventure. We're in South Australia, home to some of the most famous wine regions in the world. The Barossa Valley, McLaren Vale, and Clare Valley are just a short drive away, each offering a unique wine tasting experience. These regions are renowned for their world-class wines, stunning landscapes, and charming cellar doors. It's a wine lover's paradise, and we're about to dive right in. And you know me, I can't resist a good glass of vino. There's something magical about sipping a glass of wine while surrounded by the very vineyards where the grapes were grown. It's an experience that engages all your senses, from the sight of the rolling hills to the aroma of the wine and the taste of the carefully crafted blends. So, we're ditching the city for a day and heading straight for the rolling hills of the Barossa Valley. This region is famous for its Shiraz, but you'll also find a variety of other wines to suit every palate. The landscape here is breathtaking, with vineyards stretching as far as the eye can see, dotted with charming cellar doors and historic wineries. This place is a wine lover's paradise. The Barossa Valley is home to some of the oldest vineyards in the world, and the winemakers here are true artisans, dedicated to their craft. Each cellar door offers a unique experience, from intimate tastings to grand tours of the winemaking process. It's a place where you can truly appreciate the art of winemaking and the passion that goes into every bottle. We're talking vineyards as far as the eye can see, charming cellar doors, and of course, some of the best Shiraz you'll ever taste. The Shiraz here is legendary, known for its rich, bold flavors and smooth finish. But don't just take my word for it, you'll have to taste it for yourself. And while you're at it, don't miss the opportunity to try some of the other varietals on offer, from crisp Rieslings to full-bodied Cabernets. We're going to be swirling, sniffing, and sipping our way through the Barossa, learning about the winemaking process from the experts themselves. The winemakers here are incredibly knowledgeable and passionate about their craft, and they're always eager to share their expertise. You'll learn about everything from the grape growing process to the art of blending and aging wines. It's a fascinating journey that will deepen your appreciation for the wines you enjoy. And who knows, maybe we'll even bring back a few bottles to share. After all, there's no better way to remember a trip than by sharing a bottle of wine with friends and family. So here's to new adventures, new experiences, and of course, great wine. Cheers! Guys, we've made it! We're talking about the Great Barrier Reef, one of the most incredible natural wonders on this planet. And trust me, pictures don't do it justice. You gotta see this place to believe it. We're talking about an underwater world bursting with life. We're talking about coral reefs in every color imaginable, fish darting in and out of the coral, and if we're lucky, maybe even a sea turtle or two. So we're strapping on our snorkel gear and diving right in. We're going to explore this underwater paradise, get up close and personal with the marine life, and just soak it all in. This is the kind of experience that stays with you forever. All right, guys, we're diving into the heart of it, the Outback. Imagine this. Endless red dirt stretching as far as the eye can see, under a sky so massive it feels like you can touch the stars. This ain't your average city park. This is raw, untamed wilderness. The Outback is about the size of America, so yeah, it's huge. But it's not just about size, it's about the feeling, the energy. It's like the land is alive, whispering stories of ancient cultures and creatures long gone. You're gonna want to ditch the map and just drive, get lost in the vastness of it all. But trust me, you won't be alone. The Outback is full of characters, from weathered ranchers to Aboriginal elders, each with a story that'll leave you speechless. This is a place where you can truly disconnect, unplug from the noise and reconnect with something bigger, something primal. It's a challenge, no doubt, but the reward? Pure magic. Okay, picture this. A rainforest so ancient, so dense, so teeming with life that it feels like you've stepped back in time. That's the Daintree, my friends, a place where dinosaurs wouldn't seem out of place. This place is over 180 million years old, making it older than the Amazon. Can you even wrap your head around that? It's a living, breathing museum of evolution, with plants and animals found nowhere else on Earth. We're talking giant ferns, towering trees draped in vines, and creatures straight out of a sci-fi movie. Think iridescent blue butterflies, giant tree-dwelling lizards, and yeah, even the occasional croc lurking in the rivers. The Daintree is not just a rainforest, it's an experience. It's the smell of damp earth, the sound of exotic birdsong, the feeling of being completely enveloped by nature. Alright guys, we've seen some incredible things on this trip, but nothing quite prepares you for the sheer scale and majesty of Uluru. This massive sandstone monolith rises out of the desert like a giant beacon, visible for miles around. It's over 1,100 feet tall and stretches for miles around its base. Trust me, pictures don't do it justice. But Uluru is more than just a rock, way more. For the Anangu people, the traditional owners of the land, it's a sacred site, a place of deep spiritual significance. Their connection to this land goes back tens of thousands of years. You can feel that energy when you're here, a sense of reverence, of history, of something ancient and powerful. It's humbling, it's inspiring, it's hard to put into words. Now, the best time to see Uluru is at sunrise or sunset. That's when the rock seems to glow, changing color with the light. It's like something out of a dream, but don't just come for the photos. Take the time to learn about the stories and legends that surround this place. Alright guys, we're heading off the mainland for this one. This is Kangaroo Island, and let me tell you, it's not just about kangaroos, even though there are a ton of them just roaming around. It's like Australia decided to take all its coolest stuff and put it on one island. We're talking about beaches so perfect they look photoshopped. Seriously, Vivon Bay, check it out. Turquoise water, white sand, the whole 9 yards. But it's the wildlife that really steals the show here. You've got sea lions lounging on the beach like they own the place, koalas chilling in eucalyptus trees, and, of course, kangaroos hopping around everywhere. It's like walking onto the set of a National Geographic documentary, but better because you can actually pet a koala. And the best part is, it's not overrun with tourists like some of the other spots. Okay guys, buckle up because we're about to embark on one of the most epic drives in the world, the Great Ocean Road. This is a journey you don't just make, you experience it. Every turn, every bend in the road reveals a new jaw-dropping view. We're talking rugged cliffs plunging into the ocean, crashing waves, and these massive limestone stacks rising out of the water like ancient giants. It's no wonder they call them the 12 Apostles. But here's the thing, it's not just about the destination, it's about the journey. The road itself is a masterpiece, winding its way along the coastline, giving you glimpses of hidden beaches and charming seaside towns. You'll want to take your time, make stops along the way, grab a coffee, maybe do a little surfing. Trust me, this is not a trip you want to rush. Alright guys, let's be real. Sometimes you need a break from the hustle and bustle of city life. And when you're in Sydney, the perfect escape is just a short drive away, the Blue Mountains. Now, I know what you're thinking. Mountains? Casey, I thought we were doing beaches and deserts, but trust me on this one. The Blue Mountains are unlike any mountains you've ever seen. First of all, they're blue. Well, not actually blue, but the eucalyptus trees that cover the mountains release this fine mist that creates this hazy blue effect in the air. It's pretty trippy. And the views, man, the views are insane. We're talking sheer cliffs dropping down into valleys, waterfalls cascading down rock faces, and forests that stretch as far as the eye can see. Alright guys, picture this. Pure white sand, so fine it squeaks between your toes. Water so clear and blue it looks like something out of a dream. This isn't a screensaver, people. This is Whitehaven Beach in the Whitsundays. We're talking 7 kilometers of pure paradise. And that silica sand? It's not just easy on the eyes, it's crazy soft. Like walking on clouds, only you're surrounded by the bluest water you've ever seen. Trust me, you haven't experienced Australia until you felt this sand between your toes. This place is so picture-perfect it feels unreal. And it's not just the beach, the whole Whitsunday Islands chain is like something out of a postcard. 74 islands, most of them uninhabited national park. Think lush rainforests, hidden coves, and coral reefs teeming with life. We're talking serious adventure potential here. Sailing, snorkeling, diving, you name it. Or you can just kick back on the beach and soak it all in. Either way, the Whitsundays are a must-see. Alright guys, get ready for a wild ride because we're heading south, way south, to the island state of Tasmania. This place is like nowhere else on Earth. Think rugged mountains, ancient rainforests, and coastlines that'll blow your mind. We're talking about a place where nature reigns supreme. Cradle Mountain Lake St. Clair National Park, this place is straight out of a fairy tale. Think jagged peaks reflected in mirror-like lakes, ancient forests, and waterfalls cascading down sheer cliffs. It's like stepping back in time. And speaking of ancient, Tasmania is home to some of the oldest living things on the planet, Huon pine trees. These guys have been around for thousands of years, witnessing the world change around them. It's humbling, you know, but it's not all about the wilderness. Tasmania has a unique charm, a blend of history, art, and good vibes. Alright guys, time for a little Aussie trivia. Did you know that over 80% of Australia's plants, mammals, reptiles, and frogs are found nowhere else on Earth? That's right, this place is like a living, breathing museum of unique and incredible creatures. Think about it. You've got kangaroos hopping across vast plains, koalas chilling in eucalyptus trees, and wombats waddling through the undergrowth. These aren't just animals, they're Aussie icons. And we're not even scratching the surface here. We're talking about echidnas, platypuses, Tasmanian devils, quolls, creatures you won't find anywhere else on the planet. It's like stepping into a real-life Jurassic Park, minus the dinosaurs, of course. So why is Australia so unique? Alright guys, we're talking Australia, land of the weird and wonderful. And when I say weird, I mean it in the best way possible. Like, have you ever seen a kangaroo hop? It's insane! But we're not here to talk about their hops, we're diving deep into the world of marsupials. See, kangaroos and koalas, they're like the poster children for marsupials. They're the rock stars, the headliners. And what makes a marsupial, you ask? Well, it's all about the pouch, baby. Imagine this. You're born, but you're like the size of a jelly bean. Tiny, right? Way too small to be out navigating the world on your own. That's where the pouch comes in. It's like a built-in baby carrier, climate-controlled and always stocked with milk. Alright guys, we've been hitting you with some pretty amazing Aussie facts, but this one's next level. We're talking about the Aboriginal culture in Australia, and get this, it's one of the oldest surviving cultures on the entire planet. I'm talking 65,000 years, people. That's older than ancient Egypt, older than the Roman Empire. It's mind-blowing to think about the generations upon generations who have walked this land, keeping their traditions and stories alive for millennia. And that's what makes Australia so unique, you know? It's this incredible blend of modern life and ancient history all existing side by side. You can be walking through a bustling city like Sydney one minute, and then find yourself standing in front of ancient rock art the next, connecting with a past that stretches back further than you can imagine. It's humbling, man. It makes you realize how small we are in the grand scheme of things, and how important it is to respect the cultures and histories of the places we visit. Alright, so we've talked about ancient cultures and epic landscapes, but you know me, I gotta talk about the weird stuff too. And trust me, Australia's got weird in spades. Case in point, pink lakes. Yeah, you heard me right, pink lakes. We're talking places like Lake Hillier, this bubblegum pink expanse of water that looks like something straight out of a Dr. Seuss book. Scientists say it's probably due to some kind of algae or bacteria that thrives in the salty water. But honestly, I prefer to think it's magic. And it's not just Lake Hillier either. Australia's got a whole bunch of these pink lakes scattered across the country, each one with its own unique shade of pink. So there you have it, guys, a glimpse into the wonders of Australia. We've covered a lot of ground, from the iconic Sydney Opera House to the vast Outback, from cuddly koalas to mind-blowing pink lakes. But honestly, this is just scratching the surface. Australia is a country that demands to be explored, to be experienced firsthand. It's a place where adventure awaits around every corner, where you can lose yourself in the beauty of nature, immerse yourself in ancient cultures, and create memories that will last a lifetime. So, what are you waiting for? Start planning your Aussie adventure today. Trust me, it'll be an experience you'll never forget.